across his athletic Hall of Fame. So that was cool.
Oh, that's
Congrats.
dope.
Thank you.
And before I pass it over to Mills, what was your recruitment like, and why did you choose Georgetown?
I think, well, okay, I chose Georgetown because John Thompson Jr. was a legend, honestly. And even though he wasn't going to be my coach, I had been to Kenner League with my dad. I had been to Georgetown games with my dad. I had watched the way that my dad and my uncle sort of light up when it came to Georgetown basketball. And so I didn't necessarily comprehend all the history that Big John was making, but I knew that Georgetown was special, and I knew this man was a big deal. And so on my recruiting trip, very strategically, shout out to Terry Williams-Flournoy, who was my head coach when I was at Georgetown, you go and sit in his office, and you are in the presence of literally not just a physical giant, but a giant in the sport, a giant in Black history. And I was just so blown away. So part of that definitely left an impact on me. But I remember wanting to go and be a part of a program that I would play in and my name would be in the record books. Like I was recruited by Maryland, but I didn't want to go sit behind Marissa Coleman, right? Like I was recruited by West Virginia at the time of the old Big East when it was like 6 to 8 teams ranked consistently. I wanted to go and play. And so Georgetown to me felt like a program on the cusp. I remember pointing out that I had never played for a woman, and Terry Williams-Flournoy was a Black woman at the helm at that time. And lastly, it was kind of like, well, why would I make this difficult for my family and friends to continue to support me? They've been such an integral part of my career to this point. I remember saying to my mom, if I want to pretend like I'm in Africa, I don't have to acknowledge y'all. But if I want to come home and do laundry and get something to eat, like I can come home. Like, you know what I mean?